Hey, she wanna bounce. She wanna bounce upon that phone, I go. Bounce me in that phone, I gotta go. Bounce me in that show, I gotta roll. Bounce me in that phone, I got them shows. Bounce me in that show, I get them roast. Back in the day, get them on the roast. Wait for me. Back in the day, get them on the roast.
Talk about niggas dancing in a Rolls Royce.
You know, Boxers Rebellion has, like I said, it's kind of, I guess, a child. You know, I gave birth to it back then. I was a younger person than I am now. Since then, Boxers Rebellion has morphed into something completely different than how we started. With that being said, Boxers Rebellion has stemmed now with a group called Gordon Systems, or just Gordon, where we're putting on competitions. We're start hosting martial arts competitions. We have one coming up. We also do fight clinics, which our offspring is a triad Jeet Kune Do. That's me and some other co-founders of the organization. And we will have satellite locations and different locations. We also had groups at Hines College. We had a program there for a while prior to COVID, which we may bring back. We actually had a program at Millsaps College from 2004 until COVID, actually. So we're thinking about bringing that program back, and we just want to make sure to have all the moving pieces in place. But we do have online training. We have site locations throughout the country. If you try Jeet Kune Do, we have training locations worldwide. For this next genre, what we're trying to do is bring all our students, all our coaches, our affiliates together, one organization, one name, one family. Over life, especially training in the arts, you realize that martial arts is more than just kicking and punching. Sometimes I think that kicking and punching is the vehicle to get people to move. And they're doing something, some cool type of movement. They're kicking, they're punching, they're jumping. They got gloves on, they're gonna be a champion, a boxing champion. Well, instead of thinking about being a champion in the ring, I want them to be champions of life. Like I said earlier about the whole fight concept, we're fighting something. If you learn how to withstand a fight and get knocked down, get back up. When adversity hits you, to don't get down, to overcome things such as depression, to make sure they have a healthy lifestyle. I want them, once they get older and keep pushing forward, the legacy that they push on, that you can overcome anything. I do work with the city of Jackson. I am a city of Jackson ambassador to the city, which what I try to do is bring business to the city, talk to people to support business in the city of Jackson. It's one thing I do. As being an ambassador, I was selected as one of the 200 souls in the city of Jackson to help support the city of Jackson for the 200 bicentennial celebration. I think it's an honor to be involved in that, especially for my industry. A lot of people don't look at personal safety and martial arts as being viable industries because of we're not selling any physical product. We're not selling houses or real estate, nothing like that. So sometimes people forget about what we're giving people on the inside and knowledge we're doing here. Also, went to Las Vegas, Superfoot Wallace. They wrote a biography about him. And I was included in that, so I'm published in that book. So it was a great honor to be published in Superfoot Wallace's book. And I'm getting involved with these different organizations that will supportive. It feels different when you leave. I guess this is my new home. I'm not from Mississippi, but I consider this home now. But when you go and see these people from all over the United States, and they're speaking to you, they want to talk to you, they want your autograph. I mean, they autograph my books. I've autographed people's books, different things like that have happened. And now it's transitioned from being just, like I said, a martial artist and a mentor here and work with law enforcement to a whole new industry. And now we're starting to consult and coach people. Culture was something I never thought I would really pursue, but it's an evolution. If you're teaching and training people every day, year after year after year, helping people through life uncertainties over time, eventually you grow into the role. That role is what got me where I am here now. We also have a tournament coming up. I have a tournament coming up in September where we're hosting a tournament in Hines and Raymond. It's going to be a Gordon System tournament, not sponsored, but sanctioned by the Mississippi Karate Association. It's rated A. We have a Jeet Kune Do fight clinic where we're having MMA and boxing, kickboxing champions come in, some local, some coming in from other states to be a part of here. It's a weekend where you train in martial arts, you train in boxing, kickboxing, it's camaraderie, we go out to eat, we have a great time, but it's a very educational environment, especially for the younger ones that have never been there before, that have people that have seen it before. We also have a law enforcement training programs coming up, a defensive tactics program coming up, where we're teaching use of force and defensive tactics, which includes de-escalation and mechanics of arrest. It's an instructor training program. So hopefully we have a new generation of law enforcement that have this new method of teaching mechanics of arrest and defensive tactics, a new mindset. There's nothing wrong with some of the programs we've done in the past, but this program here is from Jackson. It wasn't from Chicago. It's not from Vegas. It's not from Florida. It's from Jackson. It's from Mississippi. From somebody who went to HBCU. So I feel honored to be recognized by the state to even put on that program. Another program that we got recognized for this year is our physical fitness. We call it functional fitness program. Also has another name, tactical fitness. Was approved by Standards of Training. So we're actually teaching another generation with our method how to get ready to enter a field of law enforcement, or they want to get into the military, or they're trying to get in shape for those hard jobs or hard tests. We can prepare them to walk into the industry and be prepared for what they're about to encounter. The worst thing you have is somebody that is mentally ready. They're intelligent. They got degrees. They're smart. They got good hearts. But physically, nobody showed them what they need to do to pass the test. We have a program designed to get people to pass the PT so they can work on the education, work on the law, and work on the things that they don't know. So it's a lot going on. There's a lot going down the pipe right now, and we're going to continue to flow. Growing up, I've always pushed myself. I had a bad case of insomnia. So the way to go to sleep was to work out to physical exhaustion until I couldn't do anything else, and I would fall asleep. I did that probably mostly through high school and up into college. And in my later life, now I don't have it like that anymore, but I worked out until I physically couldn't do anymore. Like a goal was set one time to do 1,000 push-ups in a day. So I met that goal several times. Another goal, to do 2-finger push-ups. Okay, 1 hand, 2-finger push-ups. So I achieved that goal. Okay, what's the next goal? So what I do is I set different goals to achieve myself. And sometimes once I meet that goal, I'm done with it. So I guess it's like playing a video game. I achieved that level of this game, I'm done with that game. Now let me get a new game, and I'll start a new game. And I'll do it over and over again until I find something. So I'm always seeking information, always seeking find ways to push myself. I feel that, like they said, I think Bruce Lee may have said it, running water never runs stale, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta keep flowing, you gotta keep moving. The moment I think I know everything, the moment that I think that I am it, that means I'm lost again. So I gotta keep flowing, keep reinventing myself, keep pushing myself. And I don't necessarily have to motivate myself. Motivation is good, but discipline is more important. Everybody's motivated to do something when they're faced with, when things are good. I'm motivated to get that straight A. Everything's going good. I have no adversity. I'm motivated to get to work. The money's coming in good. No problems. I am motivated. But when you're disciplined, when that motivation runs out, you get those bad days you don't feel like going to the gym. You have those days you don't feel like going to work. You get those days that you feel sad or depressed. Discipline makes you do it anyway. And through discipline, you will get your motivation back. Discipline to me is always more important than motivation. Actually, that'd be awesome. I've always, like I said, started off went to train just to do martial arts, then got into the philosophy, and teaching self-defense and everything else. Now, I'm at the point, hey, I'm willing to give it a shot. There was an opportunity for me to do on work on stunts like that. I most certainly would do it. I have trained several people that I know that are doing stunts or have worked on movie sets. I just haven't had the opportunity to get involved in the industry myself, and it's something I'm considering at this point. You'll get me in trouble in the martial arts community here. The Tay Mac, the character that played the Last Dragon, he's like a legend in the Comic Cons, a legend martial artist. I've always looked up to him. I've actually reached out to him in the past when I was younger. When I grew up, the Last Dragon is what something people call me a lot of different things. Growing up, we all have different nicknames. First, you're different crowds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Track and field, Gordon, Flash Gordon. Then later on, martial arts. See a black guy, curly hair, that's trying to be like Bruce Lee. That's training Bruce Lee's student. But growing up, they say, "Hey, you like the Last Dragon?" Then eventually, like, "You are the Last Dragon." "Hey, Last Dragon." "Hey, TLD." I'm like, and I didn't like it at first. I thought it was more of just, people picking on you. Because when I grew up, like I said, martial arts wasn't something that a lot of black people did. So I didn't look at it as a positive thing. Then later on, I watched the movie. I loved the movie. I mean, great. I would love to meet the actor in real life. I never met him. But when I started watching the movie, I seen in the movie that he's trying to get to the final level. And they kept glimpsing Bruce Lee in the background. He's trying to train to be like Bruce Lee. The guy even gave him the belt buckle in the movie. He was quoting Bruce Lee in the movie. I'm like, man, I love this movie. Then when I actually started meeting and training with Bruce Lee's students, I started doing some of the feats that I seen him do because people showed me what I was doing and how to get better. I started, the movie was trying to portray somebody trying to get to the final level, to be like Bruce Lee, the final level. I was training with Bruce Lee's students, trying to get to that level. And it got to the point like, a lot of my life mirrored the movie. But it wasn't a movie, it was real life. Ted Wong was known as the Tiger. He's Bruce Lee's protege, came from Linda Lee. And we sat down, it was kind of funny, watched a part of the Last Dragon movie at one of his other instructors' house. And he said, "Hey, this Last Dragon there." And people looked at me, I kind of laughed. He looked at me, smiled, and kind of shook his head. And we just had fun. And it just made me really think, like, looking at him, look at the movie, a couple of the guys, I can't remember who I was in the room, but I was in Oklahoma. And it made me just rethink some stuff. And I like it now. It's more of a homage to me, to Bruce Lee and martial arts and to the movie. But you still got Tay Mac. So I'd rather be friends with him versus hey, maybe they do a sequel or he'll bring me in and we can
do a team up.
Team up, yes.
Oh yeah, that'd be tight.
Maybe get Tay Mac, get together. Maybe get Michael J. White, have some fun.
Oh yeah, look at you. That's that film industry aspiration at work right there. Yes, sir.
But the thing is, how do you get people from Hollywood to come to Jackson, Mississippi to work with an African American, a black person from Mississippi in an industry that doesn't exist here?
They came. Cause that guy that did, what's that movie? The last movie they did, the action movie or whatever, he got all them to show up some kind of way, but how did he do it?
Was anybody in any of those films that did any of the action sequences from Jackson?
As extras, but not like as an actor. They had folks getting thrown around and slapped upside the head from Jackson, but nobody like was, like the Mayor made an appearance. I saw a comedian, he was in the movie like as one of the people that Bruce, like Frank Grillo or somebody like came in on. So yeah, they doing stuff, but they not doing a lot in the black industry for sure.
So, but no, they're some great guys. I will be reaching out and talking to people. I will be trying to work with people in whatever capacity I can work. So I want to work and have fun with film. I want to have fun doing the real thing too. And I want to have work building a team, building a legacy, so I can pass it on to the next generation. It'd be selfish for me to do it all by myself and then pass it on.
This has been Subculture Mississippi. This series is focused on cultivating the untold and underrated stories found throughout the great state of Mississippi. Stay tuned for more episodes in the future. If you are interested in being featured, reach out to subculturemsuu@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in.